Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
For part one, we're going to discuss a topic on drinks. What do you like to drink with your dinner and why?
For what?
What do you like to drink with your dinner?
Mm, with your dinner? Mm, Not really, because I don't really like to bring with my dinner because when you eat, they are very dirty on your mouth, and you even wash it before you bring. It's made very bad for your health because it's the popular uh, uh, pop pollutant of the dirty water. Moreover, its drink drink in dinner may cause a bad habit because in if you because if you in the future you get a job and you go to eat with your boss, and in the table in the restaurant you bring it is not very polite and immature.
Do you drink a lot of water every day? Why or why not?
Uh, Unfortunately, I don't drink a lot of water. First of all, because I was study in my school all day and study in classroom, the water is outside, so I don't really want to go outside because I may not focus on my lesson, and if you go outside too much, the teacher will not like it.
Do you prefer drinking tea or coffee and why?
Oh, maybe I prefer drinking coffee over uh, tea over coffee because I love Japanese tradition, and one of their famous tradition is drinking tea. Moreover, the tea can keep me awake in when I study, and furthermore, they keep me warm and relaxed.
If people visit you in your home, what do you usually offer them to drink? Why or why not?
Um, Actually, I don't meet so much guests in my home because when their guests come to my home, I actually will go to the room and lock my room. I don't want to be annoyed by them. Sometimes there are guests from my mom. They go to there and work with my mom, and I think there is no need to for me to be here. So I just go to the room.
But if there are people who visit you in your home, what do you usually offer them to drink?
If I have to, maybe orange juice because it's good for your health. Moreover, it's very easy to make.
Thank you for the answers, and that's the end of part one. And for part two, we're going to describe a monument, example, a statue or sculpture that you like. So you have 1 minute to prepare. You have the cue card, you have the pen, and the paper. So you have a minute now to prepare. Your 1 minute preparation is over. Now you are given 2 minutes to describe a monument, example, a statue or sculpture that you like. You can start now.
There are very famous park in my province is Fiden Park. In the central of Fiden Park, there are a monument, which is the monument of Fiden Castle. It's a is a half of their body is the face and the chest only. Uh, yeah, there's uh, many people come to Fiden Park take a picture up there. And when you come here, when I come here, I feel very memorable, and I really love this monument because it reminds me of my country history. You know, Cuba and Vietnam are very close, and they made a great relationship even in the past. And Cuba had my country so much, and it made me proud of my country. When I remember of the war, furthermore, I feel lucky when I was born in this generation where there's no war and have enough food and education for me. For me, uh, in short, I think people should try to visit here and think about how lucky they are.
Mhm. Thank you for your answers. Now, for part three, our discussion topics are about public monuments and architecture. Laura, what kinds of monuments do tourists in your country enjoy visiting?
There are two majority of monuments in my country. First is about historical monument, about legend or hero in my country like Ho Chi Minh Monument, uh, and many famous poet monument in my country. Furthermore, there are some kind of entertaining monument for entertainment in the park. In the park, or pool, there are many monument of animal or something. Maybe children are very in love with this, but adult is prefer historical monument than entertaining monument.
Why do you think there are often statues of famous people in public places?
I think the main reason of this because uh, the government want citizens of their country uh, remind and proud of their history about the famous like uh, famous legend like Ho Chi Minh or Nguyễn Trãi. There's many they contribute many things to my country. So I think that the reason why the government choose to put the monument in the public.
Do you agree that old monuments and buildings should always be preserved?
Yes, of course, they must be preserved because uh, it's very hard and expensive to make one monument like that. You know, they are very big, and it's hard for the engineer to make one. And I think people don't wait must don't waste them. Moreover, they must be preserved because they are history and they are protect the country now in the past. So I think people should respect them.
Now, for the topic on architecture, I'd like to ask you this question. Why is architecture such a popular university subject?
Huh? Yeah, I think first of all because they can earn a lot of money. There are many uh, golden opportunities if um, students just to be engineers and they will in Asia many people would love a person who be a doctor or engineer. They are have a they are they had a lot of knowledge, and that's why uh, many students just to be an engineer.
In what ways has the design of homes changed in recent years?
Maybe they become more modern. Uh, they become more modern, but in recent year they have a vintage trend. People come to countryside and design their home as a like past house because I think it's really relaxed and luxury, especially for Vietnamese rich people.
Okay. And to what extent does the design of buildings affect people's moods?
Uh, if you live in a popular city with a modern style of house, you may sometimes have stress because there are many noise. And but if you live in a countryside house, they really relax it because they are made by natural like wood, and moreover you can uh, there are many sculpture and picture with a so vintage that you can display in your house. Moreover, there are a trend that they love vintage.
Okay. Thank you so much for your answers and have a nice